Hey, that's me. Welcome to my video guide on how to solo the boss fight for Gorefist on Nightmare. While the gameplay in this video is taken from Nightmare, the strategy I use should be effective on any difficulty. Like many of the fights in this game, the first and most important item you're gonna need are ammo boxes. Like I've mentioned in my previous guide, you can buy these ammo boxes from the NPC named Reggie, who kind of looks like Morgan Freeman. When it comes to weapon mods, I believe that Hunter's Mark is extremely useful for this fight. I also use Hotshot for this fight, but you could use any other weapon mod you want. Hunter's Mark is by far the most important. Both of these mods can be purchased from the NPC named McGabe in the ward. She's the lady that always yells at you, kind of like my ex-girlfriend. As for armor sets, I recommend using the Cultist set for this fight, as the mod regen is very helpful. The weapons in this fight are completely up to your preference, though I feel like the coach gun does a little more damage to the boss. Both the weapons and armor I use for this fight can be bought from the mechanic NPC in the same room. The mechanics in this fight are not exactly complex, but they can be very frustrating. The boss will be charging at you repeatedly and trying to melee you to kill you, while his 3 adds of exploding sheep will try to assassinate you from behind, and will respawn around every 20 seconds. While these sheep do have loud audio cues, unfortunately they're not louder than the player's own bullets when he's shooting a gun. They can also randomly spawn above you depending on where you are and just suddenly fall on you, killing you instantly with no warning. These 3 exploding sheep are actually the hardest part of the fight, not the boss itself, who's fairly easy to dodge and get used to. The strategy that I use is to fight the boss in this open area in the ground floor. I do my best to charge the Hunter's Mark mod and make sure that it's always active throughout the fight. The combination of this open area as well as Hunter's Mark will give you some room to deal with the boss and dodge the sheep, as well as see exactly when they're spawning and where they are. Killing these sheep should always be your #1 priority. As long as you follow this rhythm of killing the sheep, doing some damage to the boss, and then readying yourself for the next wave of sheep, you'll be able to eventually beat the fight and not get overwhelmed. As for the boss, when he does his charging attack that he should start the fight with, it's easiest to dodge by actually rolling towards him and forward. The second notable boss attack that he can do is a very slow yet deadly horizontal swing with insane amounts of range. For this attack, you actually want to delay your dodge and wait a moment before he's about to swing, otherwise you'll get caught if you dodge too early. All of the other boss attacks can be spam dodged. In other words, there's not really a specific dodge timing you have to worry about, or you can avoid them altogether by simply staying a little bit out of range. After following the advice in this guide, I hope you're able to beat the boss. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Unlike those other YouTubers, I'll never ask you guys to like, subscribe, or follow me on other social media. See you next time.